So you came up from Eugene today. You got a call from some former Oregon Ducks. Came up and helped out at a youth camp. A lot of fun out there.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice to come out here and get back to the roots and see where it all started and began, and you know, to give back a little bit to the younger generation. So I'm happy.
A lot of the kids, you know, coming up wanting your autograph and stuff like that. Have you gotten used to that at this point?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's a plus. It's a plus to the gig, you know.
Yeah.
Just to be a role model and just come out here and you know, just see the kids have fun. And it's a good thing.
So let's go back a little bit in your career as a football player. I think I first saw you in 6th grade. I started getting phone calls as a writer and a youth coach around the west side of Portland and hearing about you. What were some things in youth that kind of helped you develop? And then, you know, as high school went along, we obviously know a lot about what happened with you. But did you go to stuff like this when you were a youth kid?
Yeah, I tried to you know, convince my parents to take me to as much of this stuff as possible. You know, I think just the consistency of it and you know, just coming out and getting better at something, you know, throughout the year is what kept me going. So yeah, I was definitely involved in camps like this throughout youth.
So definitely helped your talent along, and then of course you had every kind of training there could be that helped your talent to develop. You were here today with let's see, we had Damon Griffin, Kenny Wheaton, Josh Wilcox was out, a great Oregon tight end like yourself, and who did I leave out? John Charles was here, yeah. Anyway, some Oregon Duck greats. Great to see you guys work together. Have you gotten a chance to know some of these guys on a personal level?
Just only Josh Wilcox, you know, we've got to talk a few times, and it was nice out there talking to him today.
Yeah.
And it was my first time meeting Kenny and John Charles.
Yeah.
And you know, they're great guys, and it's great to come back and be with veteran Ducks and do things with them, you know, as the younger generation of Ducks, and you know, those guys paved the way for us, and so it's good to come out here and help them out.
Let's talk about Josh Wilcox for a little bit. You've had a chance, obviously, to get to know him. Many people feel, you know, greatest tight end to come out of Oregon. You're going to be right in that discussion. Has Josh, you and Josh talked a little bit about what might happen from here on out for you?
Yeah, you know, we've talked several times over the past, you know, my tenure here at Oregon, and you know, I've got to know him, and I mean, he's just been a great guy and role model for me. You know, I mean, I think that just comes with the Oregon tight end tradition and legacy that we have, and you know, it's great to come out here and help him out and help out Kenny Wheaton and John Charles and
Damon Griffin and those guys.
Yeah.
So we had some real Duck power out here today, and it's been great to see these guys get back involved in the community. Kenny's down in Texas and doing his thing, training and stuff. You think after your football career's over, wherever that might end up, you'd like to come back and have a chance to work with kids?
Yes, definitely. You know, I mean, I think that's the greatest part about this game is that people become successful at it and come back and give back to the game and keep it going. So I want to definitely fulfill my part in that.
Let's talk about your season ahead. Big announcement that you were nominated for on the John Mackey nomination watch list for that most prestigious award as a tight end. When did you find out, and what did that mean to you to have that kind of an honor bestowed upon you?
Yeah, I found out, you know, as soon as the list came out, you know, a couple weeks ago, and you know, I was pretty stoked about it. You know, I was, you know, it's been a long time, you know, and I'm glad that I'm able to represent my university in that way and be nominated for that type of award. So I'm pretty excited about it.
You're a younger guy, and like most young guys, it's hard to know who's, you know, super current, let alone who played. But you had a chance to look up some things on John Mackey as a player and all the things he did. Are there some things that stood out about his career that you feel, you know, would be good for you to try to emulate?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, with the John Mackey Award itself, I mean, that just shows exactly how players can give back to the game. You know, him and his family have done a great job of spreading awareness about, you know, the effects of the brain that the game has brought.
Really important.
And, you know, yeah, like I said, it's very important. And so, you know, just having a guy like that showing you know, younger generations how it's done.
Sure.
I think that's why it's such an important award. So.
A lot of tight ends are known for blocking or their size or their ability. You kind of bring that whole package, the ability to catch and run. You know, here's a guy that catches 338 balls and pushes almost 6,000 yards and 38 TDs. Explosive offensive player, has a lot of the same physical traits you had. Looking forward to your career. You think that that's the way you'd like to be used, both this year and then going forward?
Yeah, I mean, if I could get my name up there with Mr. John Mackey, that'd be that'd be an A+. So, you know, if anything I can do to, you know, try to emulate that and, you know, just be in the game.
Right on. How are things looking for the Ducks? We'll close it up with that. I know it's going to be your third year there, right?
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota back, Black Mama back, Thomas Timer coming in. I mean, the list goes on and on. The sanctions are over. Has that lifted any kind of a cloud or anything over the program? Are the guys feeling like they're just ready to tear it up?
You know, that hasn't even been on our mind, you know, as players. You know, we just, I mean, we're just so ready for this year. I mean, we are so psyched for this year. Just come out and prove everyone that it wasn't just, you know, about the coach, about the
right.
program, you know. So, you know, we're excited to come out and prove a lot of people right this year. So.
All right, Colt Lyerla, thanks for taking the time. It was really great to see you in the community. I hope we get a chance to see you back out here. I know it's hard being a student athlete, but thank you so much for coming out, Colt.
Yes, thank you for having me.